before I start this video, I wanted to let you guys know my last video, I had made a mistake. I did not let you guys know what games I pre-ordered for the Neo Geo AES Plus. Reason is I was super excited. I wanted to make sure I got that anniversary edition because I wanted to just make sure I had it in, because when I first went ahead and did my pre-order before they made the anniversary edition live, I had what I did. I pre-ordered the controller, I pre-ordered a game. I pre-ordered a memory card just before I even like pre-ordered the console, because I just wanted something around it until I was able to pre-order it. So that was the reason why. So here's the games that I did pre-order for the Neo Geo AES Plus. It is Magician Lord, that's what I got, and Shock Troopers. I hope I got those names. But I'm also thinking there was a couple more games I'm thinking about pre-ordering, but I don't know. I'm just kind of making that, and one of them is Overtop. The other one is Polestar. I think it's called Polestar. You guys, I hope I didn't batter that name up. You guys correct me in the comments to help me out. But those are the ones that I was thinking about getting. Also, like with this pre-order, I'm just thinking, and you guys let me know some other games in the comments of what other games will be truly awesome to have for this console. Now it's time for the video. Now check this out. Now I have some questions about this console. Okay, the Neo Geo AES Plus, still hyped up. I'm just, I don't know. To me, maybe I'm just gonna be just a big fan head of the Neo Geo AES Plus. Okay, you guys let me know. Should I just keep going with this? Should we keep on talking about this? Should we all keep on talking about the Neo Geo AES Plus? Should we start talking about the other consoles that they have out? Should we start talking about some of the older versions of those consoles? What games, what controllers? Let's just get down and really start talking about this. Let's really bring this back in full force. I have some questions, just like I said, I have some questions and I just want to talk about it. Okay. All right, let's get started. What is going on, you guys? Your boy Famous Kid Video Game Entertainment. And before we go any further, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Click like, subscribing. It's always a big help. I've been so hyped up about this console and finally being able to get one, being one of the cool kids like you guys that was telling me in the comments of you guys got the original. It's so many people was commenting, talking about, they let me know they got the original, the MBS and stuff like that. I was tripped out off of just seeing the comments of some of you guys and some of the consoles that you guys still own, some of the games you guys had. That was just, oh my goodness, this is going to be amazing. What I did, I actually did some traveling and I actually walked into a game store, a retro game store, and went ahead and just looked at a couple of just to see some prices of some of those cartridges and stuff like that, and just seeing it in view. I knew that one of these places had some of the cartridges available, but I think most of them got sold out. So while I was up in there, I just picked up a few games, a few collectible games that I didn't have in my collection, and just went ahead and just had some fun looking around. But they did have a really good, nice collection of the Neo Geo CD games. And also I was really happy to see the MVS X, that arcade. I never even saw it before, and I'm just like, I've been hearing about it, but I never got a chance to see it up close. I always seen it online, but to see something like this, oh my goodness, I was like, you know what, I wish I can get it. Not yet. If you guys want to pitch in and help your boy out, y'all ballers out there who got the Neo Geo and stuff like that, I'll leave links in the description, so maybe you guys want to help me out. And if I get it, then definitely I'm gonna do a video. Maybe I could try to figure out some stuff. Maybe we can see what's going on the inside and see we could probably add games or something like that. You guys probably know because I did see some of y'all comments that some of you guys own the MBS X. Maybe you guys probably know a little bit more about it when it comes down to it. But let's get into some of the questions. Maybe you guys have some of them questions. Okay, well, I went online and I went ahead and I just asked some questions that I wanted to know. I wanted to do some research and see what was about this console. What can we do? And maybe these are some of the questions that you guys probably was asking. and hope I helped you guys out. I mean, let me know in the comments if you guys know more about this console, if this is and that, please correct everything. That's fine. It's okay. Nobody's perfect. I'm not saying I know everything about the Neo Geo and all the breakdowns and all that kind of stuff. I don't. I'm not going to sit there and say I do. I'm just a fan of great arcade classic games. Okay. And remember, some of my questions might be off the wall. It was just some questions I just wanted to know because I don't know too much about it. Because I always wanted to, I've been wanting to get the NVS console, and it was just hard for me to get my hands on one. Okay. So this is one of the questions that I asked. Maybe it's just, off the wall. Okay. One of the questions I asked, I said, will a Neo Geo AES Plus play MVS games? Just wanted to know. Okay. Reply me back and says the Neo Geo AES 26 is designed to play original AES home cartridges and re-release cartridges, but it does not natively play the MVS arcade cartridges. The cartridge slots are physically different. Did not know that, and I know you guys will correct me in the comments. I did not know that. So that was one of the questions that I wanted to know. My next question: will the Neo Geo AES Plus play multi-cart games? Want to know about that because you know why? Because I'm a big fan of these getting either the multi-cart games or the EverDrive games, stuff that you can just basically have a bunch of games on. Okay, it says based on the current reports for the 26, the Neo Geo AES Plus, the system that is designed to natively play original and modern reproduction cartridges via HDMI. While it promises high accuracy, users discussions suggest compatibility with popular like 161 in one multi-carts, which are typically the MVS arcade carts. Still, it might need adapters. That's what it's stating. So, which means if this console actually be able to create the adapter for the MVS games, okay, okay. I think this is good. This is good. All right. Now, next question. Remember, these are questions I did not know about. I'm learning. Okay. My next question is there Neo Geo AES multi-cart games? And it says yes, there are several multi-cart options. I did not know that. See, they have, just like it says, it's got the 161 in one, but they was just saying that that's supposed to be in the MVS, but I didn't know that they have one for the AES, like the multi-cart games. Yeah, this is awesome. All right, next question: is the Neo Geo AES Plus like the Mister? I wanted to know that. The Neo Geo AES Plus is similar to the Mister FPGA that is, is that uses hardware emulation, basically the ASIC rather than software emulation for high accuracy and low lag gameplay. So like I said, the more that I even talk about this, it lets me know a lot, and that's not including, I know you guys to help me out, like especially the ones that you guys really like diehard that knows about like a lot of digging into the under stuff when it comes down to these consoles, these boards, and everything else. So my next question: is the Neo Geo AES Plus using emulation? I need to know that. It says no, the Neo Geo AES Plus does not use software emulation. Instead, it uses a custom, let me read that again, a custom ASIC circuit chip that replicate the original 1990s hardware. Here's some more questions, like just say for instance, for like, people like me that likes to go ahead and buy like these handhelds and stuff like that, adding your own library of games. So what I asked, I said, can we add games to the AES Plus memory card? Or in all other words, can we change out that memory card to use our own and also to be able to go ahead and add games? Okay, it says yes, you can add games to the Neo Geo AES Plus console. Wow. So, and it says specifically by using modern flash cartridges like the Neo SD or AES, or by utilizing the Neo Geo AES memory card to store game, like can we add stuff? Okay. Another question: can we add Neo Geo Pocket Color games to the Neo Geo AES Plus memory card? Reason why I asked that is because this is going to lead to emulation and stuff like that, because that way we could play some of those classic handheld games to be able to play. It says no, you cannot directly add the Neo Geo Pocket Color games to the standard Neo Geo AES system. Okay, and not even on the memory card. I wanted to know that. Okay, now final question, which goes to the question before it, because of course I wanted to make sure everything. All right, can we add emulators to the Neo Geo AES Plus memory card? Because when I got the analog 3D with the summer card, I was able to add emulators to the summer card, add more games, play some games. Okay, I wanted to know, hey, can we do emulators and stuff like that? Because say for instance, like somebody end up coming out with a cart to where and stuff like that might come down the road. I don't know, but I wanted to ask just in case. It says no, you cannot add emulators, and that's going to be pretty much the answer to that, because at the same time, if it wasn't going to add the Neo Geo Pocket Color, obviously it's not going to add emulation. But I just wanted to know because it's all Neo Geo. Big fan. So I was just thinking about some of those questions and stuff like that. I hear a lot of people says, well, there shouldn't be never like a wrong answer or maybe a dumb question. Well, in some cases, probably some of my questions was dumb. Okay, didn't know, but I just wanted to know just in case you guys is asking, or just in case we was all wondering. I mean, for real. And if there's other questions that you guys probably like looked up and asked, and let me know in the comments and stuff like that. What do you guys think? I mean, just just thinking about the questions I asked, and just explain to me if some of the stuff that you guys know a little bit more about. Help us all out in the comments. Okay. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna be out, you guys. Once again, I am super hyped up about this console. I want to study more about it because I just think this is just a door open that could be a door open for a lot of other things going on in the near future, and which is amazing. All right, you guys, and from gamer to gamer, thanks for watching.